Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a set review here on the UCS TIE Fighter. It is set number 75095, and I wanted to go ahead and show off this set here today because it is one of the most famous starships or starfighters from the original trilogy, from Star Wars in general, and I just think that it is a classic ship that looks fantastic in the UCS form. The main things about this set that are different than the playscale sets is that it is just massive. It's just absolutely massive. This is sitting on my desk, and as you can see, I can't get the whole thing in the frame all at one time while it's sitting on the stand. I can't even do it while the thing is off the stand. But the cool thing about the stand is that it does rotate, so you can show off this TIE fighter in any way you want, any way that you think looks good. Personally, I like to have it straight on just because I love the way the cockpit looks in between the two wings. I think it looks fantastic. And then that way you can also see the plaque and read all of the specs on the TIE Fighter. While we're down by the plaque, I'd like to go ahead and focus on the minifigure. Okay, and taking a closer look at the minifigure here, we have a pretty standard Imperial pilot. The only really cool thing about this pilot compared to others is the printing on the arms, which you can see a little control panel on his wrist, as well as the Imperial cog on his shoulder. And it is a little different print on the other side. You just have one pocket and the Imperial cog. And those two silver stripes going down the front of his helmet are also exclusive to this figure, I believe. Going around to the back, there is not much going on here, just kind of standard back printing for a pilot. We're still using these helmets that don't cover the backs of their heads all the way, which it doesn't make sense to me why you would use a flesh-colored head with a helmet like this. I think they should have just gone with a plain black head and it would look a lot better, I think, personally. And taking off the helmet, you can see that LEGO decided not to go with the standard clone trooper face. They decided to go with a different, little bit of a stern face, or whatever you want to call it, but it's not the regular clone with the gritted teeth. And I think that it's really good that they did that for this figure. I do believe we have seen this face in other places, I just don't exactly know where. Overall, I really do like this pilot minifigure. This is probably my favorite pilot that we've gotten recently. I really enjoy the arm printing. It looks really cool. I wish LEGO was able to print arm printing on every figure. That would make them look just so much more high quality and more premium. But I guess then you wouldn't have such excitement when you got UCS sets like this. So overall, I think that this figure is outstanding. My only complaint, like I said, that helmet piece. I think LEGO needs to change that or start putting black heads in with the minifigures. Okay, now that we've taken a closer look at the minifigure, I'd like to go ahead and show you guys my favorite parts of this set, and then we'll go ahead and close out the video. So to start, my number one favorite thing about this set is just the massive scale. I really think, even though I'm more of a fan of minifigure scale sets, I really love how big this thing is, because it just dominates the shelf and it looks fantastic. For some that may be a problem, like for me that's a little bit of a problem since I don't have that much shelf space, but I think that the way it looks on the shelf is just fantastic. It is a great display piece, and I'd say it's up there with the Slave One as far as display pieces go. My next favorite thing is the interior of the cockpit, because it is done with such detail that I'll go ahead and try to show you here. You can see that there are bricks in there that are facing outward, so their studs are on the back side, but you can see the inverted studs on the inside of this cockpit, and I think it really adds for a great aesthetic to the interior of the cockpit. And you can see on the side over there, there is a sticker that details the wall. The control stick, or control whatever you want to call it, looks really good as well. You'll actually find that same sticker over here on this side, just to add a little bit more detail. And I just think that overall the interior of the cockpit looks fantastic. Next, I'd like to go ahead and turn the ship around and showcase the back of it a little bit, because while this model shows the back of this TIE Fighter in great detail, most TIE Fighters that we've gotten have not gone to any lengths really to show the back in detail. and I think that it is just fantastic. This is almost exactly what the back of a TIE fighter looks like, and I'll show you a picture now to compare. But it's just incredible the way that LEGO decided to go ahead and show the back of this so well. If I had any problems with this set, I'd say that they could have rounded out the cockpit a little bit more. Close up, it doesn't really look circular, unfortunately. The thing is though, when you back up quite a bit, it really starts to get its circular shape. And I think it looks great from a distance as far as the shape of the cockpit goes. It looks great from a distance, but it does not look that great close up. Overall, I'd say that this set is one of my favorite UCS sets. It is not my #1 favorite, but it is definitely up there with the UCS sets. I think LEGO did a great job with this set overall, and I'm really happy that I picked it up. So if you guys like this video, definitely go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you like what I do on this channel, definitely subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And as I always say, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be back very soon with more uploads.